Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Puddle Knights. Since last time, I had another look at Daring Leaps, and I've managed to solve the puzzle. It's been a little while since we were here. The key move that I did not see is a pretty exciting one. Look at this. With the cape suspended here, and another knight here, we can actually have a little turnaround thing that goes on here, which enables us to break off Red's cape on that little square. Then let's see, after having done that, do I remember how to do the rest of it? Maybe, maybe not. I think in order to move her and her lackey once again, without trapping the knights, I need to break off the other bit of Red's cape. And the place I want to break it off, yeah, I think would actually be here, maybe? Can I do that? I don't think I can do that right now. I didn't take notes since solving this puzzle. Let's see. Maybe I don't need to do that? Is it possible to break off Red's cape here? Yes, and this is what I want to do, actually. I remember now. I can break off Red's cape here, and I can still turn around yellow here to get both knights back down in the bottom, where they can now start providing an opportunity for her and her lackey to traverse back down this way. I think we might be done with Red Knight at this point. Then you need to provide a way for her to walk across to here. And then you also need to provide a way for her to reverse back over here. And then you need to get in front of her in order to hold down one more trapdoor, I think. So Red Knight is not done. Oh yeah, Red Knight's going to need to be a platform for a bunch of guys, I think. Is this the correct thing to do? Let's imagine that this is the correct thing to do. And then I've got a metal knight cape there. This almost works, but doesn't quite work. What could I have done differently? Is there a reason I have the Yellow Knight up top? You could just be walking across Yellow Knight's head. I think Yellow Knight should be down at the bottom. And coming from this direction seems good. I think. No, because now I need Red Knight to go move over where Yellow Knight's tail is. No, Red Knight can't move right now. Let's think carefully about this. What if these guys swapped positions? Would that help me? It might help me. Yellow Knight is supporting the lackey, but Red Knight can now move over here and give her an alternative way around here. And now there's room for Yellow Knight. Yes, here we go, to move over here. And now we can walk to the exit. Neat. All right. It was mostly about figuring out how to break off Red's cape up at the top, and then the rest of that I kind of reasoned out without too much trouble. But yeah, that one did take me a bit of time, and so I'm glad I spent a bit of time looking at that one off camera. But now we get a new puzzle that we've never seen before. 3-dimensional chess. 3-dimensional chess. Extra Metal Knight challenge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I've got a breakable cape here, I've got a breakable cape here, and I've got an unbreakable metal cape over here. So I have red, yellow, and gold. And I'm going to actually have to start using the word gold rather than yellow in order to correctly describe all these guys. There's lots of fences that she might be walking across, and oh my goodness. There are just the 3 trapdoors, right? Yes. It feels like in order to get her down the ramp, there need to be 2 knights that she walks across their head. There could be the possibility of metal cape, but let's ignore that for the moment. 2 knights where she walks across a head. I don't want to ignore the metal cape possibility right now. It seems actually quite important. So let me try to set up what I'm imagining in terms of the metal cape. So what I'm imagining in terms of the metal cape is, since she has no train, if there was a cape guy right there, actually going the other way right now. Hold on. Does this change anything? No, right? Red guy is facing the wrong direction is the problem. Is that the problem? Yes, that's the problem. Could I get red guy facing a different direction? I think yes. It'll be a little bit of a pain in the neck, but it's fine. So in order to have red guy facing a different direction, then a yellow guy's getting, or gold guy. All right, let me reset. So the plan is to have a metal cape suspended in the air, and that's going to be part of the bridge that she walks on. I do feel like it's going to be a good plan. In order to set the plan in motion, I need the metal cape to be going up in this direction. And I need a knight to have already been ahead of him, which might mean I'm going to need the 3rd knight. Okay, so I think I need this, this. Oh, except for you're going to get in the way. So maybe I need to break off a cape so one of these knights can reverse course. Let's look ahead to the end of the puzzle for a moment. That's very hard to do. Let's use my mouse cursor, which is something I rarely do. So I'm imagining having her walk to here, 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 here. Probably here, 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 here. Here, here, here. Here, 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 here. So which of these places seems most valuable to have a cape permanently draped across? None of them seem super important to me. However, the one that seems like it might be the most valuable, actually, is the one that's going to increase geometry, which is to say the one with the trapdoor. So I'm going to choose to go ahead and break a cape right here. Having broken a cape, it'll be much easier to do what I was out to do here, which is setting up the metal cape thing that I started talking about at the beginning. So basically, if there's a metal cape right there, then she is able to do this walk, just like that. And I think that's going to be one of the key moves of the entire puzzle. And so now I think yellow has, for the most part, done his duty for the entire puzzle, and so now it's up to gold and red in order to escort her the rest of the way through the puzzle. I didn't realize how troublesome this particular spot is going to be. Can I afford to break off another cape here? I believe I can. So let's go ahead and break off a red cape here as well. And then have these guys reverse out. And then I think gold can do the rest of the work. Because this enables her to walk to here. Gold can get ahead of her. And allow her to walk to here. And now I have a problem. Which is gold can't get back out. Could I have done this differently? Well, probably in many ways. But which one is useful? Actually, hold on. If gold had been... No, this is what I just had. How would I ever get a cape into this square without blocking the exit? And the answer is... I would have come from the south, so gold would be going counterclockwise. Let me actually back up a little bit here. So if gold had been here, that would help her get to the exit, but unfortunately that doesn't help her get across that bit. So I might have broken the capes too early. Or broken them in the wrong location. And currently it's unclear that I needed to have dropped yellow's cape where yellow's cape was. So I'm going to reset. And I'm going to instead drop yellow's cape here at the outset, and then see if I can hold on to red's cape for longer, and see if good things can happen. Oh, okay, it is still possible to exit out of here. Everything's fine. It's not as easy to exit out of here as I thought, but it is still possible. Alright, good job, metal cape guy. So, now let's do the exciting initial part, namely having her walk across the metal cape in order to get over here in the first place. Then I've got two caped dudes. We're going to offer their capely services. Oops. I thought I was switching to her. There's too many people to switch between. Someone needs to be walking ahead of her with a cape during all of this, so that will have to be Red Knight right now. Except that's impossible. Something's gone a little bit wrong here, but perhaps we can save it. No, I needed to back up to here in order to save it, I think. So, what am I missing here? She needs to be able to walk to that spot. And, oh yeah, it does seem like I need a cape there. In order for her to be able to walk from here to here, there has to be a cape holding it down. No, I don't have a problem. I see what I was missing before. I need to utilize the trapdoors, because once she gets over here, it is now possible for Red to get ahead of her using the trapdoors over here. However, I need to go this way. Yeah. And I still have an extra cape available. And that extra cape is going to help me how? I'm not sure yet, but I'm sure there's a way. I feel like I'm so close. Let's not do this just yet. Well, Like, once she gets here, I have to break off a cape somewhere using you and then use your cape somewhere, it seems. What if I did this? I just noticed that this is a available choice to me. I'm not sure that it's a good choice, but I'm going to choose it. I'm not sure that this was a good choice. I have regrets. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's instead... I feel I have that sinking suspicion that I might be like one step away from the goal and people who are watching this video are screaming at me. Brian, why don't you just do the thing? I would if I could see the thing. I can't break off Red's cape there. Oh, but I could break it off here. Perhaps this is the solution to the puzzle. Because that's the place that I need it. And now she can walk to here. And we don't have enough room. She has a path to the exit if only everybody could get out of the way. Could I have done that differently so everybody could get out of the way? I don't think so. Yeah, there's no way to get out of the way over here. Very tight quarters. This is where I broke the cape, so this step did seem necessary. Perhaps, maybe. So now all I need to do is get these guys out of the way. Which could even involve Red standing on Gold's cape. However, currently she needs to step left, up, up. That's taking up 5 of the spots. And there's only 6 spots there. And by the pigeonhole principle, we cannot fit 2 knights into 1 spot. So it's already unsolvable from here. So basically, at this moment, it's already getting to be too late. Could I have done this bit differently? Like choosing the order of who goes where, when, how. Once again, feel free to be screaming at me in the comments at this point if I'm really close to the solution and I'm just not seeing it. There's one of the places you need to step. So if I could have already broken off a cape right here, that would be great, but already breaking off a cape right there is actually a lot to ask. And holding down these trapdoors is also quite the Herculean task. Perhaps I needed to break off a cape before the princess walked into this area. She's a princess now, apparently, by the way. It's possible. So let's play around with that for just one moment. Let's go break off Red's cape somewhere in this area. I think I did this earlier without success, but we're going to try it again for reasons. So suppose I broke off a cape right here, which seems like a very necessary and useful place to have a thing broken off. Then the question becomes, is it possible to get her all the places she needs to go? And the answer is now clearly not, and the problem is the only way that she'll ever be able to step here the only way for this trapdoor to ever be held down now is by coming from the left. And that's where she would have had to have already been standing, and therefore it's impossible. So I do need both capes here at this moment when we get the princess at least walking to here. Okay, so now I have a new idea. And the new idea is, what if Red is already dragging his cape into this area at this moment in time? Which is to say, I might actually need yellow can help in a minute. So what if she's standing here? But now that she's already there... Now that she's already there, what? Like, again, there's no way for her to ever move to the left. Whoever is holding down this trapdoor had to be facing south so that she could walk past. And if I do that, I'm just reducing it to what I had, just swapping red and gold. Which I don't think is a useful transformation of the puzzle state. Because once again, if I get her here, we're pretty much in exactly the same conundrum we had before. Which is there's just not enough space to get her to the solution because we always get caught up over here. So it seems like I did need to break off. It seems like I did need a cape over here earlier. So could I have broken off that cape before... Would... What if I need to break off... No, I can't break off two capes on the top two trapdoors. Because then there aren't enough capes in order to get her to the exit. So I definitely need a cape where the yellow cape is now. Because she has to go that way. And it has to involve an already broken cape. I currently don't see a way... Could she have been chasing a knight through this maze toward the end? Okay, hold on. Why did it not work? I know I've done this before. Why did this not work? Right, if she stands on that. She needs to step where Metal Guy's cape is now, and here. And so we need a cape that's already there. And the problem is, once she's in the way, there's not enough space to do that. Well, could there be enough space to do that now? Like, what if I didn't move her all the way in just yet? Is it possible to do this now? I can't break off the cape from here because red has nowhere to move. So red did have to move this way, which means gold has no way to move. So what if instead of gold, I had moved in yellow mustard? in first and then somehow moved him back out, he can't get back out because she's in the way. And I don't imagine that bringing even more knights into this madness is a good idea, but nevertheless, here I am bringing more knights into this madness. Surely a good idea. Did I try this already as well? Who can even remember? There's a cape broken off. But now both of these knights are trapped in here. Along with her. No one can never get out. And therefore the puzzle's impossible. Okay. I see problems with the end of my solution. And so I think I need a different strategy at the beginning in order to figure out how to get around the problems at the end of my solution. Which means I'm going to reset and stare at it for a bit. After staring at this puzzle for a bit and playing around with it, I did find a solution that was similar to what I was doing already. It was mostly just a bit of getting the order right. So I definitely do want to do that. Then the key bit is, first off, I have to rescue both of these guys from the right-hand side of the puzzle back into the left-hand side of the puzzle. The key bit is going to be breaking off Red's cape right here before the princess gets in. So that's what I need to do eventually. But first, let's do key move number 1. Which involves having her walk across the metal cape over here. Great. And now let's get you over here. And so I'm eventually going to need to bring Red into the left half. Is actually now the eventually time? No, because first I have to get her in there. Yeah. And it's okay for you to already be waiting over here, I think. So I need her to be loaded in. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think yellow is not ready to come in just yet. So, I need to get the princess girl person standing here. Then, now is the moment where yellow can go in and actually step on this guy's cape. Break it. Both of them can now exit. Here we go. And furthermore, she can retreat back to this spot, which enables Metal Knight Gold to come over here and offer up his cape for the final step to get to the exit. There we go. So yeah, it wasn't that different from what I was trying to do before. I'll have to review the video and see what I was doing before and see how I was missing that last move. Alright, but we got a crown for finishing everything over there. Hooray! Let's go ahead and see if we can do another puzzle over here. Where am I? We had previously solved 6-11. Let's take a look at 6- Oh, this was a puzzle that I had not solved and did not go back and try to solve again on my own. So let's maybe not look at this one right now. I'd forgotten about that. So in that case, I want to press the button that brings me here and say exit this level. And let's instead look at a fresh new puzzle. 6-13, Pedal to the Metal. Pedal, involving the flowers that she can stand on and the knights cannot. And metal, because we have a gold guy with a metal cape. Alright. What a clever puzzle name. This looks somewhat similar. It reminds me of a puzzle we've kind of seen before. Kind of a little bit, maybe. How do I imagine her getting to the exit? From the rightmost flower, there is going to the upper right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits of puddle she'd have to step across. From the bottom flower, going to the right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits of puddle she'd have to step across. Seems like she's going to need some temporary cape spots. So we're going to be intentionally breaking Red's cape somewhere. She has a too long train. So I note... Let's go ahead and just get her and, what's his name, kind of out of the way. Like, Gold could give her those 2 steps, and so if Red had given 1 step just to the right of that to cover that puddle, then she might have been able to... Oh, but then how would she... And then there'd also have to be another step just to the left of that. So yeah, I'm imagining Red leaving a cape section here where Red is standing, and here where Red is standing. Potentially, possibly, maybe. So if that were the case, let's go ahead and get them out of the way. And try to make those bits happen and just kind of like see how the puzzle plays out from there. So if we break off a cape here, and we also break off a cape here, it's a good tearing noise. I appreciate the sound design. Can I do all the things? So next up, Gold is going to need to help her get... I guess just to here first, and then to here. Red, I think you just need to kind of get out of the way. And then to here. That doesn't work. Is there another way to make that happen? Yes. Oops. I could do this. And then she could step to here. Yes, seems like this is all working. Is this all working? I think this is all working. Is this puzzle incredibly easy, or did I just have the right insight? Either way, I solved the puzzle. Perhaps it's because I'm a genius. Dignity has been preserved. Okay. I'm tempted to push ahead, but I think it's probably best for me to go ahead and call it the day for today and say that I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Puddle Knights, where we have 1 puzzle that we need to return to, 6-12, but I think that's it. Otherwise, we're doing very well. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.